I got to ask these two questions. How can you use LinkedIn to get someone to come to a demo? The other question was, how can you use LinkedIn to promote your financial planning business? Look, I think those questions are really asking, how can I use LinkedIn to jump to here? And you can't really. And if you're trying to have to get business in a highly competitive market like financial advising or financial planning, if you're trying to get business by driving people to a demo, to take their time, to interfere in their day, and you need to have a few more steps involved. Now I get it. It could be a numbers game. You could reach out to 10,000 people and a certain low single digit percentage may say yes because you may hit them exactly at the right moment when they need something. But in a lot of markets, again, highly competitive, highly trusting markets, you just don't jump from find someone to get to demo or get to sale. You've got these other steps you have to take. And I encourage the use of LinkedIn in this process and to have those steps. And let me give you I'm going to drop a high level process on you that may create value as you use LinkedIn for business. Number one, be clear about who your target audience is. The clearer you are, the less time you will waste and the more meaningful engagement you will get. I get invites all the time from people who say, hey, Teddy, I need somebody in the financial services industry. Hey, Teddy, I need somebody in the manufacturing industry, blah, 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 blah. I got this widget to sell you. I'm not in those industries. So those people clearly are not focused on their target audience. They're focused on 932 million people on LinkedIn. They're hoping and praying that one of these people or some of these people will be their target audience. Let's see, the number of the day is 936 million people. They're not focused on their target audience. And that's absolutely critical. The more focused you are, the better you're going to be. Number two is you need to make sure your LinkedIn profile speaks clearly to your target audience and tells them how you help them. Not about your business, your widgets, your products, not about Uncle Esther started a business in circa 1950 and, he built this monumental thing. No, what does your business do to create value for your target audience? You've got to know that. You know who your target audience is and make sure everything throughout your LinkedIn profile as best as possible speaks to them, telling them what you do for them. Now, when you get this all started aligned appropriately, now you can start networking. And you start networking where you are, connecting with the people you know today, people who know you, people you met along the way, your peers, your business partners, your friends, your family, your neighbors, whoever. You start connecting all around the people you know today before you start that journey of connecting with people that don't know you. And the reason why you connect with people you know today is because they may very well know people you need to know. They may very well either know your target audience or know others who do know your target audience. And you can use this network of people who already know you to get introduced to the people that you want to get to know. This is critical. Everybody sends out invites. They send out emails, rapidly, and they hope and pray, which is not a business process, but they hope and pray that they'll hit the right person at the right time. They'll say yes, accept the invite, and then be willing to have a conversation. And often they're not willing to have a conversation. So connect with people you know today, connect with people you meet along the way so that you can get opportunities to help them, so they'll be wanting to help you, introduce you to the people you want to meet. This is critical. This is called networking. The LinkedIn is not a social selling tool. That phrase is horrible. It's a social networking tool. And if you network appropriately, focus on your target audience and their influencers, the people you already meet along the way, it makes it easier to get into those conversations. Then, if you connect with the right person and you have a human conversation with them, you build some level of trust and respect as a human to a human conversation, they may want to know a little bit more about you. And if you're focused on your target audience, somebody is going to say to you, hey, hey, I want to know more. Then you can move them through the process. But if all you're doing is sending out invites and hoping and praying, sending out emails and hoping and praying, that is not the most effective way to use LinkedIn. It's a numbers game, and it long term does not work. If you know who your target audience is, you use words in your profile that resonate with them, you get introduced to your target audience, you have a human conversation, then you may be able to move at some point, maybe not immediately, but at some point to a business conversation, and then maybe you can invite them to that demo. Maybe you can invite them into a conversation about the work that you do that is relevant to them. I rant and rave about this all the time, and there are very few people who will adopt this practice because everybody is in such a race, everybody is in such a fury to try to sell, and they don't realize that building networks and building trust and respect can long-term create much greater success using LinkedIn as a business tool or other social media sites as well. I'm Teddy, your LinkedIn and Sales Navigator strategist, trainer, and coach. I hope this high-level idea is helpful for you.